use.
Can I help you, Professor?
No, I just need to get back to the drawing board to see where I made my error. Time travel is so complicated.
Wait, did you say time travel?
Oops.
That's what it is that you be working on? A time machine?
Shh, keep your voice down.
So that's why you stay here every night so late working?
Correct.
Well, why are you keeping it a secret?
Because of what it is. Do you have any idea what would happen if a time machine got into the wrong hands? Someone who might use it for their own selfish purposes?
Yeah, that would be bad, wouldn't it?
No, it would be really bad. They could literally change the course of history.
Really?
Really.
Well, you can trust me, I won't say a word.
Good. And whatever you do, don't call it a time machine. Someone might hear you. Let's call it
I know. How about a Toodle Dobby?
a Toodle Dobby?
Sure, why not? With a name like that, no one will ever know what it is.
That's for sure. All right, Toodle Dobby it is.
So, may I have a look inside, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Wow, so you can really actually go back in time with this thing?
That's the idea, but I haven't gotten it to work yet, and who knows if I ever will.
Oh, you will. I have complete confidence in you. You are Professor Henry Haas, the world's greatest inventor and the smartest person I know.
Well, I don't know about that. There are some pretty smart professors over at that school of yours.
Don't remind me of school.
Really? Why? I thought you liked your classes.
They're okay. It's just that my world history class. I have a paper due next week, and well, let's just say I got a long way to go.
How long?
Like the whole way. I haven't even started yet.
So what's your topic?
That's the problem. I don't have one. I'm supposed to write about an important person in history, but I can't decide who should I write about.
Well, that's easy.
It is.
He was born in a small village, the child of a peasant woman. He worked in a carpenter shop until he was 30. Then for 3 years, he was a traveling preacher. He never wrote a book, never held an office, never owned a home, never had a family, never went to college. He never traveled 200 miles from the place where he was born. While still a young man, the tide of popular opinion turned against him. His friends ran away, one denied him, another betrayed him. He was turned over to his enemies and subjected to a mockery of a trial. Then they nailed him to a cross between two thieves. While dying, his executioner gambled for his clothes, the only property he owned. After he was pronounced dead, he was taken down and laid in a borrowed tomb. 20 centuries have come and gone, and today he is the center of the human race. All the armies that ever marched, all the navies that ever sailed, all the parliaments that ever sat, and all the kings that ever reigned, put together, have not affected the life of man as powerfully as this one solitary life.
That was powerful. You're talking about Jesus, right?
Correcto. And you want to know why he was so extraordinary? Because he wasn't just a man, he's also eternal God. Amen. Second person of the Trinity and creator of everything. Amen. Fully God and fully man. They don't get any more important than that.
Wow. I guess I don't know much about Jesus like I thought.
Got a class?
Yeah, it starts in 15 minutes.
That's okay. You get going. We can talk later.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Thank you for the opportunity to share with Avery. This is just what I've been praying for. Please open up her heart to understand the truth about who you are.
Let's go! Here we go! On the kind of love, here we go! On the kind of love discovery. Let's go! Here we go! We're breaking our heart by discovery.
Computer.
Yes, how may I help you?
What would be a good name for a robot?
A good name would be Fluffy.
Are you serious?
Yes, how may I help you?
That's not the right response.
I am a computer. I am always serious.
That's not right either.
So how is the voice control coming?
Yes, how may I help you?
Well, still working out the kinks, but that's okay. We'll get it. So tell me about your paper. Did you make a decision yet?
Yes, I took your advice. After yesterday, I convinced that Jesus is the most important person in history, so that's who I'm going to write about.
I think that's a great choice.
Yes, but will my professor think so?
There's no reason why he shouldn't. I mean, Jesus was a real person, just like Thomas Edison, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander the Great.
I know. Just that you could talk about these people and no one objects, but mention the name of Jesus and, well, he can cause it still.
I suspect it's because Jesus claimed to be God, which means he has the authority to tell us what to do. And many people don't like that.
Yeah, some people don't believe he was God. They think he was just a good moral teacher.
I know, and that makes no sense at all.
Why do you say that?
Because someone who was just a good moral teacher wouldn't claim to be God, wouldn't accept people worshiping him, and wouldn't tell them that he was the only way to heaven.
That's really a good point.
No, there are only three options. He was either lying, or he was crazy, or he really was and is the Son of God. And if you read the Bible at all, you know he wasn't a liar and he wasn't crazy.
Wow, so he must have been telling the truth. Well, I don't care if he affects my grades. I'm just going to learn more about him.
Good. Well, you better get to work.
I know.
No. I mean on your report. Take the rest of the day off.
But Professor...
I mean it. I want you to do a really good job on that paper. You do have a Bible, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so. Well, that's a discussion for another day. In the meantime, here, take this one. Start with the Gospels. You know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Right.
They're in the New Testament. Oh. And these books might be helpful. And this one too. And these also. Oh, and you've got to read this one. It talks about Jesus in the Old Testament and all the prophecies in Christophanies.
Christophanies?
Oh, yeah. That's when Jesus appeared in various forms in the Old Testament before he was born in the New Testament. He did it many times.
Really? Wow. That sounds interesting. Well, I better get going. I got a lot of reading to do, Professor. Thank you.
My pleasure. Lord Jesus, open her eyes as she reads and help her understand the truth. All right. Time to try the doodle dottle. Now, let's see. Will I need anything? Maybe a jacket. And a couple of power bars. That should do it this first time. Okay, I guess I'm ready. What happened? Let's try it again. Toodle Docking can be so temperamental. Well, I'm too tired to dissect the program now. I've got to get some sleep.
out at me. Christiana?
Yes, how may I help you?
Let's go! Here we go! Here we go! On the kind of life discovery. Let's go! Here we go! We're making our discovery.
Professor, can I ask you a question? You know how people say that all religions lead to the same place? They just take different paths to get there?
Oh, yes, I've heard that many times.
Well, what do you think about that? Is that true?
Absolutely not. I mean, think about it. If there was another way to get to heaven, Jesus' death was totally unnecessary.
So you're saying that all the other religions are wrong?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Every other religion teaches that doing good things or being a good person gets you to heaven. But the truth is, we can't even begin to purchase our salvation by being good.
Wow, I never thought of that way, but that's the way people are. That's what they're doing. They are trying to earn their way to heaven.
Yes, but the price is just too high. That's why Jesus came to pay it for us.
By dying on the cross?
That's right. Listen, no matter what anyone tells you, the only way to get to heaven, and I mean the only way, is to admit that you disobeyed God and broken his laws and then trust in what Jesus did for you on the cross. If you do that, he'll forgive you and save you and adopt you into his forever family. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
John 3:16. I learned that verse when I was in Vacation Bible School many years ago. Look, Professor.
How did she get in here? The door was locked as usual.
Wow, some custom she on.
I'll say, well, I guess we'll have to wake her up. On second thought, you better do it. If my face is the first thing she sees, she'll faint and then we'll be no better off.
All right. Listen, sweetheart. Excuse me, it's time to wake up.
Nay, Christiana, thou does not count long enough. What? Thou art not Christiana. What hast thou done with the prince and princess?
Prince and princess.
Rest assured, madam, we haven't done anything with anybody. But tell us, how did you get in here?
That is what I would like to know. For I was at play with the royal children, when suddenly I had found myself walking into the most uncommon room.
And what with that costume? Is there a costume party around here going on?
Costume? Nay, this is not a costume. It is one of my finest gowns. In fact, in all the kingdom, there is none like it.
Kingdom? And I'm supposed you live in a castle, huh?
Of course, the castle of Fairmore.
I just had a bad thought. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to enter through that door, did you?
Well, of course. How else would I have gone in?
Wait. What are you thinking?
And, what is your name?
I thought thou wouldst never ask. I am Queen Josephine, wife of Edward, the gallant, king of Vestland, and all its territories.
I was afraid of that.
Alas, and afraid thou shouldst be. For when the king finds out that I am held captive, he will send all of his mighty men to fight for my release. Now pray, what dost thou think of that?
It was the Toodle Dobbin.
What? No.
I don't know how. A malfunction, I guess?
I cry you mercy. Didst thou hearken to what I just said?
Yeah. Something about all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Nay, that would be Humpty Dumpty. Wouldst thou please focus?
So you're telling me that we actually have a real queen here? This is crazy. What are we going to do?
Well, if it pleaseth thee, thou mayst begin by telling me who thou art, where I am, and what thou wantst from me.
I just can't figure out how this could have happened.
Can we send her back?
I don't know. It's not that easy.
Ugh, no one is listening to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to sit down? You're probably hungry. Would you like a hot dog?
A hot dog? You eat dogs?
Okay, forget it. How about a smoothie? They got some really good ones at McDonald's.
Smoothie? I am not familiar with this.
Oh, it's kind of like, healthy milkshake.
Milkshake?
Never mind. Come on. Let me show you.